Okay, so today's video is going to be slightly different. Today we're going to do an educational video about this beautiful little girl here called Lily. Now Lily is a British barn owl. Now the British barn owl is probably the most endangered owl species we have in Britain. We have 5 owl species in Britain, which is the barn owl, the tawny owl, the little owl and the long and the short-eared owl. And like I said to you previously, the barn owl is probably one of the most endangered owl species in Britain. Now, if we look at the owl, you will notice that she has got black eyes. Now, owls have got 3 different coloured eyes. They have black eyes, yellow eyes and orange eyes. So if you see black eyes on an owl, you'll know straight away that the owl is a nocturnal hunter and will hunt at night. If you see an owl with yellow eyes, you'll automatically tell you that the owl is a day hunter. So you can imagine yellow being the sun. Now, obviously with orange eyes is dusk and dawn. And what we call an owl that comes out at dusk and dawn is called crepuscular. Okay, so that's crepuscular. So obviously Lily here, she's got dark eyes, so she's a nocturnal hunter. Now don't get me wrong, owls will hunt during the day as well if they're hungry, but predominantly they come out at night because it's a lot safer for them to fly and to hunt without the threat of being attacked by any other predator. Right, first of all, we're going to look at the facial characteristics. If you look here, you will notice that she has got a heart-shaped face. Now, an owl requires this heart-shaped face to hunt, because inside this heart-shaped face there are many hundreds of thousands of tiny little feathers, and they're what we call receptor feathers. And when we talk about receptor feathers, it actually gives the owl depth of perception. So when you see an owl moving his head round, up and down, what he's doing is he's focusing on what he's looking at. So he can pick up the noise of what he's looking at and block out all the other noises around him. So obviously this heart shape here will work in conjunction with their ears. Now their ears are what we call asymmetrical. Asymmetrical means they're not level, and one of them's slightly higher than the other one. Yeah, and that gives them the ability to listen to noises 360 degrees up and down. So the facial disc and the ears work in conjunction with the neck. Now how far can an owl turn his head? An owl has got 14 bones in the neck, which allows it to turn 270 degrees. And the only reason why they have this extra 7 bones, other than a human, because a human has 7, is that their eyes do not move. They are fixed in their skull. So they're obviously required to turn their heads to look around. Obviously we have the wings. Okay, so an owl is hunting, he's seen his food and he's going to catch his prey. An owl doesn't use his beak to catch his food. He uses these things here. And these are what we call talons. Now they have 4 talons, 2 at the front and 2 at the back. And it's what we call the zygodactyl motion. Now the zygodactyl motion stems back 50 million years ago. Because if I said the word zygodactyl to you, the first thing that pops into your mind is pterodactyl. An owl today hunts the same way as it did 50 million years ago. It has never changed. Why? Because it's worked and they've never had to change it. Okay, the breeding cycle for a barn owl is usually round about March to late March. The barn owl will normally have round about 3 to 5 eggs in a clutch. Right, we get many questions asking us, how do we sex an owl? Now with some owls it is slightly different, but with the barn owl especially, it's quite a simple task, because all you need to do is look at the belly. Now unfortunately Lily here doesn't have many spots here, but normally barn owls have black spots on the belly, and that's how you differentiate the difference between a male and a female. You can't actually see there, but she has got some under her wing. So there you go guys, there's the barn owl. If you have any questions or you've got any queries, please feel free to message below, send me a message and I'll respond to you as quick as I can. Now thank you very much again to everybody that's subscribed. If you do like these videos, please feel free to subscribe below, hit that notification button and leave us a comment. Thank you very much and we'll see you in the next video.
If you would like to give the owls and the other birds a cup of coffee, or simply donate with any amount you want, you can find our Ko-fi account and other appeals in our link tree in the channel's description. Thank you.